So this was my bow for the last 2 to 2.5 years. It is a Mathews V3X 29. And at the time I had, I think F mods or something like that, 70 or 75 pounds. And this bow fit me perfectly. And I shot TAC San Antonio in 2022 with it and just had an absolute blast. But recently I bought the lift, got that dialed in, and all the while I was working on that and my target bow and then my 3D bow, I was building this for my wife because she had been shooting some of our other bows that we have laying around. I have a MQ1 that I got when I was a kid and a couple Hoyt MT Sports, but none of them really fit. And one evening I got this wild idea that I would take my V3X 29, and I don't know if you can see the mod. It's in there somewhere. There it is. And put a J mod with a 60-pound rating on it. And then I backed my limb bolts off old school style, like how we used to adjust our draw weights. And I got this to where she could pull it back without much trouble at all. And I had some of this green and black theme stuff, this wrist sling off of a Hoyt that we had built. Same with the bee stinger. And I really like these for stabilization purposes. When you're really not doing super heavy competition, go to Sportsman's Warehouse and buy these and buy yourself a set of these carbon arrows. There's nothing wrong with them. I actually just shot all 5 or 6 that it came. They're called Vital Impact. I think I paid 25 bucks for them. I cut them on my chop saw that I've got that I use for all my arrows. They come with aluminum inserts. And I think it's a 75 grain or 100 grain field point in there. So she actually hasn't shot this much, if at all. So this is my old sight tape that's on there. I had an 18 when this thing was cranked down and maxed out. And this is the Spot Hog Fast Eddy. And as you can see, it's not the dovetail mount. I'm not going to mess with that until her draw weight goes up and she decides what scope she wants. Because right now this one is nice and bright. It's got all this fiber optic rolled up in here. It's just your standard Spot Hog. I think this is a double pin capable, but I think it's only got one fiber in there right now. I don't know where I got that exactly. So I had just a standard Mathews QAD rest, and this one actually works pretty well in this bow. It's got the travel left and right, and I think this is the same one that I ran because it's still got some stuff from the woods in it. And yeah, like I said, this bow just worked. These are actually phase 4 strings. It's the same bow, but it just has some split limbs up here with a damper, and I think they have the bridge lock down here for the stabilizer. I'm going to let her roll with the Mathews stock grip for now, see if she likes that, and ultimately, if it works, great. If not, we'll peel it off. She can shoot off the riser. We'll put some grip tape on there. We'll tune it in however she likes it. She's lucky. She's got limb legs right off the bat. I carried this bow around tack for quite a while without limb legs like an idiot. So if you're watching this and you've got a Mathews, get a set of limb legs. Don't be stupid like me and carry your bow hanging from your backpack and using other pine something legs that just don't work. Let's see, any other details? Be very careful if you go to do this that you do not back these out too far, because just don't mess with it. If you're not comfortable with that, take it to a bow shop and let them do it. As you can see, I have not actually tied the peep in yet because we're going to slide this up and down. I'll retie the D-loop. That's really about it for the wife's bow build. So we're going to get her shooting it and get signed up for TAC Pennsylvania. It's coming back to Seven Springs. And if I do any updates to this bow, I'll certainly post an update video. We'll do some sight swapping. We'll fix the arrows however best she likes them. Let me see, I do have one of her fancy built ones here. Whitewater Archery Gold Don't Tread on Me wraps with AAE Maxes. I think these are Max Stealth. Might just be Max. Anyway, I like these a lot. They're whisper quiet. I've shot them through plenty of targets, and they actually do not get destroyed when they pass clear through. Standard knock for now, because I figure these probably aren't going to last that long. Well, thanks for tuning in. Drop comments below, and hit me up on Instagram at Strictly Stick and String.